Hi, my name is Jenny. Welcome to today's gentle yoga practice. For today, for equipment, you'll just need your mat, a blanket, and a stretching strap. And we're gonna start in a seated position. You can prop up on your blanket. You can have it folded as many times as you like to be able to maintain a nice tall posture. If you find that challenging or uncomfortable, you might even prop up on a couple of yoga blocks if you have them. So just whatever makes you feel sturdy and stable on the mat, where you can keep your spine nice and long and your shoulders relaxed down. And we'll just close our eyes, take your hands to your thighs, and take a few deep breaths. We're gonna start in through the nose and out through the mouth. And just start to establish that deep breathing. Take this time to just let go of anything you have going on for the rest of your day. Just set that aside. I promise it'll be waiting for you when you're done. Take this time for you. Always set your intention for your practice. Or maybe you set an intention in the beginning of each day, and your practice can be a moment to remind yourself of what that intention is, what kind of energy you'd like to weave into your day off the mat. And keep that in the center of your mind as we move through our practice today. Let's take our left hand to our heart and our right hand to our belly. We're gonna practice a 3-part breathing. You could do this with your eyes closed or open, just soften your gaze. You're gonna inhale through your nose and expand your belly. So feel your right hand rise. Sip in a little bit more air and feel your rib cage open to the sides. Sip in as much more air as you can and feel that chest lift. And then on your exhale, chest comes down, ribs come in, and belly pulls in towards the spine. So it's a very deep breath. Inhale, belly, expand the ribs, lift the chest. Exhale, chest lowers. Ribs come in, belly pulls back. And again, we're gonna do 5 rounds of that, so 3 more to go. Big breath, belly, ribs, chest, and then we lower chest. Ribs come in, belly tightens up, pulling the navel towards the spine. Inhale like you're inflating a balloon, the belly comes open, ribs open laterally. Heart lifts up. Exhale, chest lowers. Ribs knit in. Belly pulls back. And let's take one more deep breath in like that. Belly, ribs, chest, and reverse. Chest, ribs, belly. Return to your natural breathing and bring your hands down by your sides. We're going to start with a spinal twist. So we'll take a big breath in, reach the arms up overhead. And on your exhale, we're gonna twist to the left, taking your right hand to your right thigh, reach the left hand behind and gaze over your left shoulder. Inhale, come back to center, and exhale to the right. Just going at a range of motion that feels comfortable for you. You can increase that as we move through. Back to the left, keeping the length in your spine. Inhale through center, twist to the right, length first and then rotation so you're not caving in. Inhale, lift, exhale, twist. Inhale, lift, exhale, twist. Coming back through center, we're gonna take that into a side bend to the left. Left hand comes to your right thigh, anchor that right hip down. Inhale to center and other way. the left on the exhale. Inhaling through center. Exhale to the right. We'll do one more in each direction. And then take your hands just to the front of your legs on the mat, keeping your spine nice and long and your hips anchored down. We're just gonna start to walk the hands forward until you start to feel your hips lift up, and just hold it there. You might be further down than me, you might be higher up than me. It's whatever works for your body. So palms on the floor, back straight, sit bones anchored down into the mat or the blanket. Keeping that nice long spine for one more breath. And then you're gonna tuck your chin towards your chest, round your back, start to bend your elbows, walk your hands in towards your body and roll your spine up one vertebra at a time. You're gonna keep your right leg bent in, and we're gonna take the left leg and we're gonna swing it back. So we're kind of coming into this mermaid position. Now this is not great for everyone's knees, so if getting into that position causes you any pain, then the alternative is to have that leg straight out to the front for what we'll be doing next. So option, leg straight, or to have the leg back behind. And it does help to sit on a prop for this. The leg that's back, you want the sitting bone down so that you're not lifted, so your pelvis isn't tilted. You want to be as straight as possible. We're gonna lift the arms up overhead. Take a big deep breath in, palms forward, cactus the arms down and tuck the chin. We're gonna do that 5 times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 4. 'Now you're gonna take your right hand down to the mat, take your left hand up and over, and as you're reaching this right arm up, anchor that left hip down. Drop your right shoulder so it's not up by your ear, and hold. Maybe you turn to look up, or you can gaze forward. One more breath. Slowly unbend back to center. We're gonna go the other way, and you may feel a little less range of motion on this side. Again, if you feel any discomfort in your knee, just release out of the movement. Left hand down to the mat, right hand up and over. Gaze forward or upward. One more breath. And we'll unwind back to center, and we're going to carefully switch the leg position. So now you'll be taking your left leg in, right leg back. And one side might be different than the other. So if it was okay on that side, but this knee doesn't feel right, then maybe you take this option on this side, or you might have to prop up on your blanket a little bit differently. Find that nice tall posture. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus the arms, tuck the chin. Left hand comes down to the mat. Right hand reaches up and over into that side bend. Gaze forward or up. We'll slowly unwind and go in the other direction. And we'll unwind back to center, extend your legs, and we're gonna come to staff pose. You can stay on your blanket if you want. We're gonna have the strap nearby. We're gonna start by just sitting up, finding a nice tall posture. We'll take your hands back behind you, fingertips pointing towards the back of your mat. Roll your shoulders back, gentle tuck to the chin, and just gazing forward. Dandasana, staff pose. Breathe. Release your arms. We're going to be coming into a seated forward bend, and you can use your strap for this to start. So if you don't have a strap that looks like this, you can just take your long strap around your feet and just find a nice straight spine to start. You can soften your knees, find that posture, and gaze forward. And then as you start to release into the stretch, you can come a little more forward and a little more forward until you find that point where you start to want to cave in. That's where you hold. Just breathe, shoulders back. You could also just have your hands right on your shins or on the mat. Let's take 2 more breaths here. And then you can bring your spine back up. And we're going to take the left leg and tuck it in into a single leg forward fold. Same position, so soft knee, nice long spine. Take your strap around your foot if you choose. Big breath in to find that posture, and exhale to fold forward. Let's take 1 more breath here, and then we'll switch sides. Sitting up nice and tall first, and then switch legs. So right leg tucks in, left leg straight. Find that nice tall posture first, and then we'll fold forward. Again, you can shin, foot, or strap. Let's take 1 more breath. And then we'll sit up nice and tall. Set your strap aside, but where you can still reach it. Go ahead and come off of that blanket and come all the way down onto your back. And we're gonna start by just bringing both knees into the chest. Do what feels good here. Just maybe roll from side to side. Maybe do some little hip circles here, just releasing any tension in that lower back. And then we're gonna come into a bridge. So hands down by your sides. We're just gonna take a very small modified bridge today. So your heels are going to be just a few inches away from your hips, palms down. We'll tuck the shoulder blades under, tuck the chin towards the chest, feet about hip width apart, and we're just gonna lift a few inches up off of the mat, tucking your shoulder blades under and pressing into your feet. And breathe. And let's take one more breath here in this bridge. And then slowly lower your hips down. Next, we're gonna bring one leg up into a tabletop, right leg up, and just establish that flat back position with your palms facing down, and then bring the other leg up to join. So we have about a 90-degree bend at the hip, 90-degree bend at the knee. And we're gonna move through a little core sequence here. So very important that we tuck the pelvis, keep the lower abs engaged and not arch the back. We will inhale, extend the legs up. Exhale, lower the legs down as low as you can go without arching your back. Inhale, bend back into that tabletop. Exhale, hold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, bend. Exhale, hold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, bend. Exhale, hold. We're gonna do that 3 more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, bend. Exhale, hold. 2 more. Lift. Down. In. And hold. Last time. Lift. Lower. Bend. And hold. Go ahead and release your legs down. Take the soles of your feet together. Coming into a reclined, bound angle, Supta Baddha Konasana. Hands can stay by your sides. Maybe we turn the palms up. Just try to release the legs. Notice if you're gripping the thighs, the lower belly or the back, and just let everything soften. Let's take 3 more breaths here. Then bring your legs back together. Take your hands under your pelvis, and we're gonna come into a modified plow and just come in as deep as feels good for you. So all the options. Option 1 would be just holding your legs straight up like this so that your hips stay down. Option 2, we're gonna start to lift the pelvis up, coming on to the shoulder blades and using our hands as support. And option 3, you could come even deeper, bringing your toes to the floor if that space is available to you. Flexing your feet, pull the belly in and breathe. If your hips are up, we're going to take our hands to the back of your pelvis and slowly support yourself as you roll down, bringing your feet to the mat. Take your stretching strap around your right foot, right leg straight up, left leg extends long. We'll be doing all three positions of hand to foot. So we're going to do A, which is straight up, and B and C, which are to the side. So we'll start here and just holding on your strap where you can relax your neck and shoulders down and keep your knee relatively straight but not locked. You'll take the strap in your left hand and take your right arm out to the side, and we're going to take the right leg across the body to the left and turning your head to the right. We'll come back up through center. Take the strap in just your right hand. Left arm will come out to the side for support, and then slowly lower your right leg to the right. And we'll come back up to center and switch sides. So left foot comes into the strap, straight up. And then we'll take the strap in the right hand, take the leg across the body to the right, left arm out to the left. Option to turn your head to the left if that feels okay for your neck. Try to keep your shoulders anchored down on the mat. We'll come back up through center, switch hands. The strap takes the left leg to the left, right arm comes out to the side, turning your head to the right, keeping your right hip anchored down. And we'll come back to center. Release the strap. Extend your legs out. Take a big stretch, a big deep breath in. And then release your arms down by your sides with your palms up. And just melt into the mat. Releasing, relaxing your body, coming into Shavasana. Take a few deep breaths, exhaling through your mouth with a big sigh. Just let your body soften, checking in with your feet, knees, hips, shoulders. Just notice where you might be holding tension. Breathe into that tension and then exhale, let it go. You can stay in your resting posture for as long as your time allows. Otherwise, let's just gently roll onto your left side. Take a breath or two there and carefully come up. Meet me in a comfortable seat. And we'll take a big deep breath in together. Palms together, hands to your heart center. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me. I appreciate your time, attention, and energy. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.